There's a lot of confusion out there about myself, about my mission, who I am, who I'm not, what I'm doing, who I'm involved with, all that kind of stuff. So let me clear that up for you. This is a regime change operation, and I am your quartermaster. The guy who gives you the tools and the plans that you need to accomplish the mission. Now, when you first heard this a few years back, many of you had a reaction something like this.
I'm your new quartermaster.
You must be joking.
Yep, and just like that guy, I'm not joking either. Sorry if that upsets you, but the truth is I'm not so bad. In fact, when I played quartermaster for the Jerome Davison campaign, many of you guys loved it. I found it so interesting. A lot of you have been watching over the years and been like, ugh, yuck, what is that? But then I go write the scripts and get the cool black guy to say the exact same words as I was saying, and voila, all of a sudden you guys love it. Isn't that interesting? And in fact, people from everywhere loved it. Alex Jones said it was the best campaign ever and that every Republican should copy it. Gary Frenchie said it was a nuclear-grade red pill. Dana Loesch, Sebastian Gorka, Dan Bongino, people like that, people not normally very amenable to my internet antics here, they all loved it. We had Bolsonaro in Brazil retweeting us. We had Rupert Murrow in Australia giving us hour-long sit-downs. We had the UK news covering it. We went completely global. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the ad on Drone's Twitter. I would show it on here, but YouTube likes to say that it's promoting violence and won't let me. But essentially, it's a bunch of KKK guys with Democrat logos on that are attacking this black guy at his house, and he rolls out with the AR and chases them off. It went mega viral, even trucked through all this censorship and nonsense that we've recently been seeing coming out with the Twitter files, and it has about 5.5 million views on Twitter alone right now. Even Martin Luther King's niece was loving it. Now out here in Arizona, many of the other Republican campaign managers, they advised me not to do that. They said, don't release this ad. This ad is way too provocative. This ad is going to bring us a lot of unwanted attention. And they were really nervous about it. But I told them, look, you don't know what you're talking about. You got to provoke your way into the conversation. And that, my friends, is my specialty. Also, I told them, I have tons of black friends, and exactly 0 of them are going to be mad about seeing this black guy chase a bunch of Klan men off his lawn with a rifle. 0 of them whatsoever. So it served its purpose. It fiercely triggered the neoliberal Democrats, and they were so hateful in the comments going back and forth with the supporters that ended up blowing this ad up and going super viral. So that's what I do here. This is about the entertainment value. This is about the show. We could talk all day till we're blue in the face about the importance of the Second Amendment, or we could put on a very provocative show and we could demonstrate that in 30 seconds. So here's the deal. I'm the quartermaster, and I'm going to give you guys all the ammo you need for us actually to accomplish the plan. The plan being regime change in the United States. We are doing the quantum movement and the quantum party, which is essentially like an integrator, a party of parties, if you will. Something meant to go collect all the little disaffected groups, all the groups that think this government is BS, bundle them together, and use that energy to actually overthrow our government democratically and update our constitution so that our rights actually exist again. If we want to do this, if we want this to work, it can't just be a one-sided thing. We need people from across the spectrum so that we can triangulate against the establishment. That's the only way this is going to work, with a huge number of people buying into this and giving their blessing. And that's one of the reasons I'm your quartermaster here, is because guess what? I know how to package things and offer things that lefties enjoy. So instead of banging our head against the wall and fighting with them all the time, we're going to turn them into allies. And we are going to persuade them to back our play here. That's how this works. That's the only way this works. And that, my friends, is what the crooked FBI and the entire establishment is the most scared of. The left, the center, the right, all working together and using that unified energy against them to change this country forever.